Spice. What's going on? I was gonna talk about her damage control for them three young men that Dr. Umar ate they behind up. So she had to come on up in there. This hyena, this hyena who thinks that she's not a hyena, but everybody else is a hyena but her. But she likes to be on the top. And she tear the men up. Anytime you don't let a man talk for himself, anytime you don't let a man defend himself or problem solve himself, answer for himself, fight for himself, and you take control, that makes you a hyena. You thought what them men did, them three young men did, you thought you were better than them. You thought you were better educated than them. You thought they couldn't handle Umar. Just like you would say about the women that you call hyenas. Isn't that what you do? Did you doing damage control look very bad for them? But it makes you look good, Miss Hyena. You the biggest hyena that there is. And you know you look like one, right? I'm just saying, allegedly. I'm just saying. Hey, it is what it is. But today's episode is this woman, this hyena, this mammy thinks that she has the right, even though she does have the right. But she thinks it's okay. Let me talk about Tupac's mama. Let me say she alienated him from his father. You know what you're doing? The same thing that he's doing. Just jibber jabber. Just talking a bunch of crap. That is all that you're doing. Jibber jabber. No action behind nothing. He did nothing. How do you wait till your son has ascended and his mother has ascended? Now all of a sudden you have a voice. Then you want to talk about his mama. And even he said, even though you was a crack fiend mama, she's a black queen. Somewhere down the line, he made his mama straighten out her life and got her relationship back with her son. Why couldn't the father do it? Why? Why when he became a man, hey, Miss Leo, why when he became a man, where were you? Where were you? When he was going, when it was him against everybody, where were you? What are you doing for him now? Once your son ascended, what did you do? Did you try to get his royalties? Did you go see Suge Knight? Did you fight for anything? Did you do anything? And you want to talk about his mother being on drugs, but it doesn't matter if she was militant. Doesn't matter if she was with the Black Panthers. It doesn't matter that she put her life saving men. You know, she cared enough about her community that she put her life on the line for her people when it needed to be done. It could not have been done. Oh, thank you, darling. It could not have been done without women and men. Women could not just sit home and do nothing Go ahead, men, go on out there. They needed us women too, and we was ready. And was she the only one after they got out the Panthers? Was she the only one that got on drugs? You don't talk about the men that got on drugs after they dismantled the Black Panthers. We ain't gonna talk about the alcoholism. And was she the only one? I mean, you want to talk about her? Did they have kids? Did they have kids? Talking about, oh, he left her. So being that he left her with another wife, she wasn't thinking about that daggone man when he left. She had things to do. Where was him? Where was him when she was in jail pregnant? Where was he at? Where was this man at? To say that he alienated him from his child, that man went and found him another woman. It was confusion on top of confusion. She done had that man, little Tupac, as a teenager. But at least she installed things in her son. She took her son around people where he was able to grow and be a man, which his father did not do. What he do is the same thing we always hear. Blame it on the mother. Let's blame it on mommy. I wasn't there as a man. Why you didn't step up? And then you wait till they pass away. Now you got so much to say. We don't want to hear it. Why do we want to hear it? We don't want to hear it. The people who are unalive can't speak for themselves. So it doesn't make anything that you say valid. How do you expect us to believe you? This man been gone for over 25 years. Now you got something to say. And we got to be like, yeah, now his mother's wrong. His mother's terrible. Ninja, please, go have a seat way back there at that hyena's table. Y'all go sit back there and talk about it. When Tupac was living, he ain't had nothing to say. Because Tupac is a man and he can speak for himself. I don't know this crap his father's talking about, but we're not trying to hear it. You will not get no pity party from us because he's not here anymore. The mother, we don't hear her side of the story, which you wouldn't even care with your mammy self. Hey, the word, how are you? What's up, my brother? So we don't want to hear that. That's the worst thing, Miss Hyena, Miss Mammy. I believe in letting the men be men. First of all, you had no right getting into when Dr. Umar was talking to them young boys. That's a elder talking to these young boys. It's none of your business. Women have to learn how to stay out of business when men are talking to men. But here you come with your hyena self because you felt that you could take Umar on, and they know he shut them up. If he shut them up, that means they know what the man is saying is true. But it's not good enough for you. That's why a lot of these that's why a lot of these young boys cannot grow up. Because when a man is talking to them, let the man talk for them. And then you let the young boys figure it out. If they don't understand what a man is saying to them, which is correct, they have to go figure it out. A woman should never come in and go, well, because the man this and because the man that. A man is talking. We don't need for you to say nothing. But that's what you and Strong Jar does. Y'all always want to step in. But then you tell other women, let the man be the man. Let the man be the leader. The man this, the man that. And then when the men lead, you still step in and mind their business. This is why y'all want to keep this gender war going. Keep it going, but it's not benefiting us. It's not. You're speaking, you so lost in the hyena world because everything you say is a contradiction, you and Strong Jaw, and a couple of more, y'all. That's like a man talking to his son. And you may not like how your son feel, but the father's talking stuff that's correct. And here you go. You want to come butt your behind in here. Hey, Coffee. Y'all know I'm busy, but I'm trying to get a little bit of videos in. Then I got to catch up on the other side of the world. But I'll be unbusy Tuesday. Then I got a couple of days next Tuesday. Then I got a couple of days that my program starts. But I'm just saying, this is why and don't forget to hit that like as y'all come in. But that's why we cannot get nowhere. Well, we get this hyena chick. Now she want to talk about unalive people. And she think that we are going to lose our respect for Miss Afeni Shakur. She really done lost her mind. I wouldn't give a heck. And she stood for something. You stand for nothing. At least she stood for something. All you do is sit there and run your mouth. All you want to do is tear down. And then you want to say black women like you are not black. So whatever you are saying about black women, hopefully you know that you and Strong Jar are included. Y'all are included unless you're not black. You want to talk about, the black women, this is why you're not going to get married. How about the black women don't want to get married? How about maybe that's why they ain't acting right? All that you're going to be at the bottom of a totem pole. We don't want to be on a totem pole at all. We don't care. You're not going to sit up there and keep thinking that you're going to brainwash people and really think that they're going to change or really think they care. They don't. But you got to make the black woman care again. And at this point, a lot of black women don't care. They don't care. All that you're saying, they don't care. All that you're saying, they don't care. Why would we care about a bunch of freaking men all day talking about women? I wouldn't care. I would never date a man who his job is all day talking about women. Instead of schooling them young boys, instead of getting out there, going into them trenches and trying to save some lives, getting them young boys off the streets, doing what you have to do. But I'm talking about a bunch of grown women all day when these babies need you. And Umar even pointed that out, and they had no response. And here you go. You one of the reasons why the men can't be men. You are one of them. That's why you is one of the biggest hyenas. Because if you truly cared about men, you would have mind your business. You could have did what you usually do on your platform, but why would you bring up something when a man is talking to 3 other men. Mind your business. That's a man talking to men. And then you made them look stupid amongst everybody. Because here you go protecting 3 men. Then they say women supposed to sit back and be quiet. So when you thinking you checking Umar, but in all reality, you made them 3 young men look stupid. So now more people are making videos of them looking stupid, and you cannot do damage control. That's why you came back with a part 2. We're gonna do that part 2 tomorrow. But we're gonna talk about today. They make us like we supposed to care, and the black women, and you don't know what a man mind. You don't know what a damn man mind is. You a man? Are you a man? To tell me what their mind is like. But she think we gonna lose love for our Feeny. She done lost her mind. She done lost her mind. Because while you sitting up there praising men, she was there saving men. You would never be her. I don't even care if she ever did drugs. She was saving men and boys. You do nothing but run your mouth. You don't have to worry about nobody putting nothing on you because you don't do nothing. She had to worry about it. Let's go.
Hey there, my Crimsonites. How are we doing today? As a couple, he left, he married someone else. And when he didn't give Afeni the time or the attention or whatever that she might have been demanding, she basically alienated him as the parent. And this is how Tupac got Shakur as a last name and not Garland, because she got with another man, and that was his last name. His name was Shakur. So the first thing, before we get into Mr. Garland's part of the story and what I really want to talk about in regards to this, because
being that she know so much about Tupac, being that she knows so much, let me tell you a little secret. His birth name is not even Tupac, okay? So he didn't just get one name, he got 2 names, okay? Before you go talking about, did you know that? Did you know that? His birth name is not even Tupac, okay? And if the father was there, which you cannot stop a man from coming to the hospital, there is nothing stated that when she had that baby, that man was there and she stopped him from signing the birth certificate. You already summed it up in your first sentence. He didn't have time for her, so he pumped and dumped her, and then he went and found somebody else. And she became fucking great. And you're mad. You're mad. You are mad. Even when she was on drugs and she got off drugs, you're mad. She was somebody that we could talk about. But no, here you go. You can't ail it. And then what happened to that boy? Tupac was 25 when he ascended. Where the hell was his pop? Okay, now he out there all over the world. She gonna wait till 25 years later to want to talk about somebody's mama, and why his father ain't say not one thing why Tupac and why his mother were living. He didn't say nothing. Tupac was great because of his mama. Tupac had his knowledge because of his mama. His father didn't have nothing to put in him. And even as he talked, as what you're going to show, even as he talked, he ain't had nothing for him.
That coupled with the message of the Dear Mama song and how that plays into the son-husband situation in the Black community now, and how Black mothers are celebrated in single motherhood. That's like the Black single mother anthem.
And you mad. And you mad.
Thank you, Donovan, for kicking off the contribution. Thank you so much. At first live I have been able to watch in a while. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. Even though I got a husband, but thank you so much, boo. She's a hyena. She about that money.
So we're going to play a clip of Afeni at a book signing. And what she's going to do is she's going to be reading a section of the book that was written about her by Jasmine Guy. And I think that this is interesting.
Is it time to ask your doctor about Entyvio?
Look at him. Do y'all see this? This man, wait. Y'all see all these Billy Garland. But why you do all that when the man not here? He ain't even here no more.
I'm going to read a chapter from the book, and it happens to be my favorite chapter. It's really the end. I'll leave the gore and the rest of it for you to read at home, okay? Rise. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise. And that's a quote from Maya Angelou. The first in line to siphon Tupac's money was Billy Garland, also known as the sperm donor. The father Tupac had...
You see? The first person to take his money. And you mad because he was a sperm donor, which he was, because you said in the beginning he didn't want her, and he left and got with the next woman. So why you ain't talking about your other damn kids? Why you talking about Tupac? Brag about the kids you were with, because they didn't have Afeni as a mama. That's why you can't brag about them other kids. Because they're not Tupac, damn it. Well, let's go.
Had never known. Tupac was 23 years old and was already famous when he met Billy for the first time in 1994. He was laying critically wounded when Billy showed up at his bedside. Tupac talked to him a little bit, and during the encounter, Afeni sat quietly in a corner on the carpet, giving space to her bedridden son, at the same time letting Billy know he did not have the full floor. Oh yes, and Billy showed up again in 1996 at the Las Vegas hospital where Tupac lay in a coma. I wonder what good it does for the dying when you're there for them at the end of their lives, but you never showed up for them while they were living.
Boop.
As far as Billy Garland goes, he seemed to have popped up out of nowhere, at least from where I sat. I knew of the men who had raised Tupac, who had loved Tupac. I had heard all the stories about Tupac's Uncle Tom and his stepfather Matulu, but I had never heard the name Billy Garland mentioned. I had heard all the when Tupac was a baby stories, and Billy Garland's name had never come up. Legs was mentioned, this tough, colorful street dude who respected Afeni and loved her little boy. Took him to the barbershop in McDonald's and called him his son. I had heard about Legs, but not Billy Garland. It was Crooksy who painted Afeni in Tupac's first bedroom when Afeni moved in with Glow. And there was Tupac's godfather, Cochise, who wrote him loving and careful letters from prison all through Tupac's growing up. I had heard how Glow kissed the newborn Tupac from head to toe. As soon as he came out of the womb, I had never heard stories of Billy Garland. So when I heard the news that Billy Garland was making claim to Tupac's money, I wondered how this man could stand in a courtroom in front of strangers and say he was this boy's father.
Yeah, he can't. Oh, you didn't hear the part where he wanted the money, right? You didn't hear none of that. They always want to come when there's money involved. But she's going to make her look so bad. But she forgot that, oh yeah, he my son. He my son. Because he got some money. He got money. Oh, well, let me go to the hospital bed. Hey, I'm here, son. You might not make it. Because we already know when he got popped, he got popped five times. This is why I would not even said that part. If you know you coming to see me after I got shot 5 times, now you come to see me because what you trying to see if I'm gonna make it or not? Why you come see me the day before? Why you wait until I'm in the hospital laid up, pow-pows all over me, shells all in me? Hey, lady love, how you doing, sweetie? Hello. Thank you, Nexie. So that's what I'm saying. You wait till he sit up there and got 5 shells in his body. Now you want to pop up to the hospital. See, this how hypocritical this hyena is. And then you wait till you go to Lord. He end up surviving. Then you go to the hospital again. When he back in the hospital, hey, I'm his dad. You could have said that 23 years ago, 23 years prior to that when he was born. Why you ain't run then? You wasn't scared to go to the hospital. She didn't alienate you from the hospital. She let you see your son. So you figure, oh, I got the balls now. Let me go check out my son. So why you ain't been go check him out? What stopped you before? But like I said, you can't cover this story because neither one is here to tell their side. You wait till Tupac is gone over 25 years. Tupac is ascended. Now you want to talk shit. But this hyena chick, let her tell it.
I wondered, as I heard of this absurd lawsuit, how he could hold his head high enough to even see his way into a courtroom after not living one moment in the child's life.
He even had a lawsuit. Girl, why are you showing us this? You sound stupid.
I wondered how he could take the tears of a grieving mother, as tough as that mother may be, and flaunt those tears in front of a judge and lawyers and say, I want some of what's left for her, for myself. It's incredible that a person who has never provided anything for a child, as that child grows up, would try to take what that child has made himself on his own. All Billy Goat ever did for Tupac was create a void, which Tupac in all futility searched to fill for most of his life. So one of Afeni's first trials after Tupac died was to go up against Billy Garland. Fortunately, she was ready. By now, having been warned by Jada and me, she had a team. She had lawyers, Donald David and Rick Fishbein. She had an accountant, Jeffrey Joyner, who
So not only,
yeah, we listening.
And I apologize, the audio should have been clear even if the video was not.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted you guys to hear her say it.
We heard
She
it.
actually said that was her favorite chapter.
Yeah.
Of that book.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, it was a book written by Jasmine Guy about her.
Yeah.
So everything that Jasmine is writing is second-hand information
No, that's not
coming
what
from
happened.
Afeni
Yeah.
and other people, along with whatever her personal interactions were.
That's what his mama said, girl. Where you been? That story been
Thank
told.
you so much, Arthur Ivy. Said, I don't know if I want barbecue sauce or hot sauce for today's cook. Thank you so much, Mogul May. Said, out of all the chapters, she particularly picked the one with disparaging marks about his biological father. I thought that was interesting as well because
tell me.
When he's speaking about her, he actually doesn't want to drag her, and he doesn't drag her
because he can't.
Interestingly enough, the comments are interesting. But we can't really go off of what Tupac says about the situation because he's speaking from a standpoint of having been lied to about it.
She didn't lie to him. Was you there to know he lied? Mama lied. Now she was there. She know the mama lied.
Okay.
This hyena is psychic like that.
Said thousands of men are in court today fighting for their rights. Garland says she picked up and moved, which we know she did. And he had no idea where she was for 15 years. And we know that the women will do that.
Well, if she picked up and moved, that means that he wasn't in contact with her. Duh. That means he was not there to see his son because he was with his new woman. So he didn't even know. Anytime a woman can leave and you don't know, that means you are not in their lives. You are not even a phone call away. That means you never showed up to that lady's house with a dime, nickel, or penny. You just left her with the son that she was able to leave without you knowing, which means y'all had no contact. So what are you saying, lady? There's no way a woman can pick up and leave if that man is in the child's life. She would say, hey, I'm moving. And he would go, well, no, you ain't leaving with my kid. They would maybe have an argument or something. But it wouldn't be a thing that she can leave and he don't know. Go ahead, think of something. Just think of something. Be the mammy you are. Go ahead, mammy. She thinking. Look at she thinking. She reading the comments. She getting them in money. They giving an amp her.
One woman says, dear mama lyrics, no love for my daddy because the coward wasn't there. Passed away, I didn't cry because my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. Then she says, I love Miss Afeni, but this don't seem right. Based off his lyrics, he thought he was deceased. Did Tupac even know that his father was alive? A lot of women keep their children from their father.
You know what? This because, again, you don't even know Tupac's name, but you're in his business, talking about his name. Second of all, he did not mean physical death. Sorry, YouTube. But he didn't mean physical unalive. He mean he's unalive to me. Get your lyrics straight. If you don't understand the lyrics, again, then shut up. You can't say somebody is unalive and then calling him a stranger. Only way you can call somebody a stranger, that means they still alive. But to Tupac, if he ain't never been there, he not alive to me. Okay? That's what that means. Hyena.
We're having a conversation. People are having a conversation and not willing to see the wrongdoing that Afeni perpetrated on Tupac and on Tupac's biological father.
I'm waiting to hear
Okay?
it. You ain't said nothing yet.
You can't make the decision for your child that the best decision for them is to keep their other parent away from them, unless their other parent is truly a monster that you know they will hurt that child. You know.
No, life go on. Life go on, sweetie. Ain't nobody sitting around waiting for no damn man. His life went on. He left with his new chick. He left with the next woman. You said that from the beginning. What do you want her to do? Sit there and ride away? No, that woman had things to do. She had things to do.
Know that they will destroy that child. If that's not the case, if that's not what's happening, and you just feel away, y'all relationship didn't work. Y'all are no longer together. Y'all got resentment. Y'all got bitterness between one another as a couple, and you can't make it as a couple. You don't have that love for each other anymore. That's y'all. That don't have nothing to do with that child. Thank you, Gregory Kendra. What is left for the man who is more honorable, focused, and productive?
So, if what you're saying is true, and it has nothing to do, that's this hyena chick. No, she ain't a family member. She just a mammy. She's just a mammy who sits up there and man worship all day and all night. Her and this other strong jaw chick. They just bash women all day. So she thinks that she got the right to think that she can walk in Afeni shoes when she cannot. When she just said he left her and got married, which he's going to say himself, right? A CW, I guess so, right? That witch, coffee. Wow, okay, I got you. So she sits there and think that it's okay to say that ain't got nothing to do with the child, right? So if it had nothing to do with the child, how didn't that man know she left? If it ain't got nothing to do with that child, why didn't he knock at that woman's door? Why didn't he see his child? Why didn't he help her out financially with that child? If it ain't about them. You understand what I'm saying? What's good for the goose is good for the goddamn gander. So, if he was so much worried about the son and didn't care about the mama, how did you not know she left? If you cared so much about your son, you would have known these things. You would have knew immediately. You would have knew that you didn't even know they was packing, because you ain't even been there to see that they was packing. You don't even know if she got kicked out and had to leave because he didn't know, he ain't pay no rent. Why did she move? Explain that. She didn't move because she didn't care for the man. And at that point, it ain't got nothing to do with him. It has nothing to do with him why she left. And you got to tell us why she left. She could have got kicked out. He wouldn't know. He ain't paying no damn rent. He ain't do nothing. That's why these men cannot grow up and be men, because of people like her. People like her stop men from being men. And I'll be damned if I'm going to sell myself out to cater up to a bunch of men egos all day to make some money. I ain't going to downgrade them. So this is not a man hate channel. I'm just saying the way things is. It is what it is. And I'm not going to downgrade women. You help them. And that's something Afeni did. She helped them. She helped men and women. You don't know how to do that. When she was with the Black Panthers, she helped men. Unlike you just running your mouth, she helped them. So now you're trying to take away all that she have done. Hey, Jack, now you're trying to take away all the things that she did to help men to make her look bad when they should be thankful. They should be thankful that she put her and her kids' lives in danger to help men and women. See, that's what people do when they care about their people, which you have no knowledge of that.
Is there simply going to be no choice but to avoid many of the typical women going?
Recordings just got better.
Because that's too much like right. But thank you so much, Well B.
Well, B, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Where this damn husband at? Shit. Tell him come get her.
I would play the sound bite, but we already can hear the growl of it. And he ain't dead. So right then and there, her credibility is shot.
No.
Because you, first of all, you lied. If you lied about something like that, what else you lying about? Now we got to question your whole narrative. Your whole narrative got to be under examination at this point, because you lied about that man being alive or dead. Girl, bye. And we're not going to cover it up because she was part of the Black Panthers and blah, 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 blah. That don't absolve her. That's why I'm not talking about that part of her life, because that don't absolve her.
Of course not, cousins.
And we have to look at the far-reaching, the tendrils of this. Because of her lie to Tupac, he ends up making a song called Dear Mama.
And you mad? God damn. She mad.
And that song, not only did that song become a hit,
she mad. Who blacked your eyes? He blacked your eyes, girl. Or that's makeup. That man blacked your eyes. Did that husband of yours black your eyes?
Not only did the song become a hit, hold on. Not only did the song become a hit, it became the anthem of Black single motherhood.
Oh, she mad.
Now that actually was dangerous.
Oh, right. It really
the most
was.
Dangerous line in the song was, even though you was a crack fiend mama, you always was a Black queen mama.
And you mad. And you mad. And you mad. You mad. That's a shame. You're envious. First of all, this is why I don't like when people talk about rap songs and rap lyrics. Just like when he told the story about Brenda had a baby, the story was true, but he he didn't know Brenda. He read an article about something that happened and he wrote a song about it. And then he put some of his own spin on it. That's how Tupac music was. You have never heard or seen a, a interview where the man said out of his own mouth, "My father is deceased." You're going off of a song that you don't understand. And again, that is a man talking. There you go in men business because you are hateful. You're jealous. You are jealous that a man loved his mother. You are mad that a man said to women, "Keep your head up." You mad because a man is telling women and it wasn't just about single mothers. He was just telling women, keep their head up. Keep their head up. And you mad because a man was saying that about women. Now, we ain't gonna talk about all the other songs that he made, because it's not giving praise to the woman. He made a lot of other songs you can talk about. When he made songs about taking out people, we don't want to talk about the violence in the songs. All the songs you picked that man made, you picked the one that he spoke upon women about. Keep your head up, and you're mad. Now, all the other songs that's talking about like destroying like another black man and other things, when Tupac got on his bull crap and he made them songs, you understand what I'm saying? She ain't speak upon none of that. But the song that he speaks upon women, that got her mad. Not the violence in the song got her mad. The song that told women keep their head up got her mad. So you'd rather see black on black crime and violence rather than a man tell a woman keep her head up. Then do you see how dangerous she is? You don't know none of his other songs, and you pick that one. Oh, I guess the song "Hit 'Em Up" you love, right? The song "Hit 'Em Up," you must love that song. Oh, them songs don't bother you because it's about violence, so that doesn't bother you. For a person who care about black men so much, violence doesn't mean nothing to you. Hearing about what these black men doing to each other, that mean nothing to you. Innocent people getting popped because of another black man doesn't mean nothing to you. Even the ones that was raised in good families with 2-parent households, they in jail too. They have pulled triggers too. But the song about women, it gets you mad because maybe you don't see yourself as a woman, but you claim you're a woman. You say you're a woman, but you don't see yourself as one. That's ridiculous. And that's sad, and you're dangerous. There is not one video. If somebody know of a video, I've seen majority or damn near all of Tupac interviews. There is not one interview where he says, my real bio father is deceased. And she must not know Tupac. Tupac would have want to know where he deceased where. All right, baby. Thank you. Where? You think that man wouldn't want to know where his father is at? That's because you don't know Tupac. If his mother lied, you think he wasn't going to ask his mama some questions? She would have had to show Tupac something. She would have had to show Tupac something. You ain't going to just go, oh, he not here and that's that. Well, where he buried at? Where's the certificate? So there she go again, talking about stuff she has no knowledge of. You want to come into the rap world and don't even understand the goddamn lyrics. You don't even understand what they're saying. So if they make good songs that has meaning, that's why the song was a hit. Because of all the other songs that he made, we was like, even Tupac said, I had to do that song. And you're mad. That's how your kids gonna look at you like you're nothing. Because they're gonna be all about their daddy. And you're gonna be nothing. You're gonna sit home, you're gonna homeschool them and everything. And that love that they give to you because you're their mother, I hope they take it back from you and give it all to their father and see you as the nothing as you see other mothers. Hope your kids see you the same exact way. If you see other mothers that is nothing, who's trying their best to do right by their kids, and even if they mess up, you're going to think you're going to be the perfect mother. Ain't no perfect mother. Ain't no perfect father. And kids mess up in two-parent households too. And you can't say, oh, no, not mine.
I'm going to tell you why that was the most dangerous line in that song. It was the most dangerous line of the song because it absolved every possible wrongdoing of a Black single mother. And no matter what she did or did not do, that she had to be loved and respected as a queen, absolutely no matter what.
And you're mad.
That line alone, and y'all might think I'm exaggerating that, but I'm not. That line alone absolves every Black single mother of every possible wrongdoing that she could have perpetrated on her children.
And why you didn't say that? This song been out how long? You now noticing this? Why you didn't say that when Tupac was alive? Why you didn't say, hey, Tupac, why you write that in your song? Because you know Tupac would have ate your ass up. He would have chewed you a new one, talking about his song and his mama. That's why y'all feel it's okay to talk about him and his mama now. Y'all would not have done that. Now this thing ain't even read no more. Ain't even read no more. Look like the man allegedly blacked the eyes up and everything. Like, get out there and make my money. Get out there and get that money. Go make my money. That's right. Bring that money to me. Hyena, go out there and get them men money. He done put her ass to work. She supposed to retired. She was supposed to have retired when she got married. That ninja like, what? This how much money you getting? Shit. Keep your behind at work like the rest of the hyenas and bring that money in there. But you gonna give me that money, damn it. Shoot. No, you don't get to keep nothing. Give me bank account, everything. Give me the cash app. Give me all that money now go to me because you cannot think for yourself and I'm going to spend all your money. He was like, I don't want you working on there no more and get money from me. Then he seen that money. He said, oh, hell no. Get your ass back to work. Anime. Sorry, God bless you. Sorry, Tina Turner. You're no longer here no more. And I apologize. So, I apologize, Tina. All that's done too. But get out there and go make that man money, okay? Bring that money home. Shit. You don't never tell her talk about no cooking or nothing. Why you don't cook for the husband? Shouldn't you be talking about the meals you make every night? Oh, yeah, we had a good meal. You don't even hear her say that. But again, how you going to tell somebody what to write in their song? The mother didn't write the song. He wrote the song. If he say his mama a queen, he say his mama is a queen. How you going to tell him what to write in his song? Because the damn name of the song is Dear Mama. It's not Dear Hyena Crimson. It's Dear Mama. How you going to tell him what to write? Because you feel like because the father wasn't around for whatever reason, he don't have the right to write nothing to his mama. Like Tupac was that stupid. He didn't know if his mama did him wrong. Only you noticed that. This man was smart as shit. If he would have thought his mama did something, or women if they done him dirty, believe me, Tupac would have wrote that in the record too. He even called his mama a crack fiend. But you ain't mad that he called his mama a crack fiend. You mad because he says she's still a queen. So that means this lady been through some things like women go through some things. And she got her life together and you're mad. You're so daggone mad that your eyes turn black. Both of your eyelids are black. That's how mad you are.
I realize it might be buffering for people. So this is why I'm pausing, because I can see when it might be buffering and I want y'all to really hear what I'm saying. And I got to have that unfortunate experience. Then the other parent did the same thing years later. And then I got to have that unfortunate experience. As the child of a parent with a drug addiction, you can't imagine all of the stuff that go along with that. Because their addiction is not limited to their actual addiction that they have. It's all the surrounding circumstances that go with that. The environment of the home, the behavior of the parent, the breakdown of the parent-child relationship, the breakdown of the household and its functionality, the amount of dysfunction, the amount of negative energy that the child must now grow up in is unimaginable.
Yeah, but you mad because she got off crack and she is still the damn queen. That woman still put Tupac in school. She had him do different things. She put him around people who knew knowledge. She taught him knowledge. That's why he said, even though you was a crack fiend mama, you still is a black queen mama. So she was still doing something right, and you mad. Yo, this is the stupidest ish I've ever seen ever. How you gonna get mad at what somebody write about their mama?
A child that has to witness either parent.
Girl, bye.
All of the things that happened and never really even address it. The child then, their grievances are not recognized, not addressed, and not validated. Because in the mind of the black mother, she didn't do nothing wrong, no matter how much wrong she do.
Even though you was a crack fiend, you still, I don't know about what you're saying, but that was acknowledged. He acknowledged it. So what do you want him to do? Not like his mother for life? What do you want kids to do? Not like their mothers? Not dislike their mothers for life? Or dislike their parents for life? Not just the mama, but dislike their parents for life? Yes, you're a troubled woman. She Girl,
and that song
think of some
came from Afeni Shakur's lies to her son. She lied to the very young man that she should have loved enough to tell the truth. She did. Now she gotta be absolved.
She mad
of that wrongdoing. It was wrong. I don't care what.
You don't have to care. Number one, you showed us a video, right? That's why I said you didn't really understand the song, but you have to make content. So of course you're going to be see, that's why I was confused, because she keeps putting herself in the middle like she lived. No. See, this is why people need to mind their business, because number one, she passionate about lying. That's what she doing. She passionate about twisting stuff to fit her agenda. Yes, she's very passionate about her agenda. You couldn't have said that no better. She passionate about this agenda. Now she said the father left when he was young. That's what she said, right? Then she also played the video where she said because the mother lied, he made that song. Which when he's saying the father passed away, he did not mean in the physical form, but she doesn't understand that. And then she just said the man got pow, right? He got pow, and that was in New York. And the father came to see. Now the father came to see him. Then the father still turned around and sued them and tried to get Tupac's money when he never gave Tupac a penny. But she didn't mention none of that. She didn't mention the man wanting money from his deceased son. She didn't mention that he took them to court. And if she said, she the one showed that he spoke to his father, right? So if this is where she messed up at, if Tupac thought his father, if the mother lied and said Tupac's father is passed away, right? And if you think that your kid is not going to make it, why would you pop up at the hospital? Wouldn't that make it worse? Wouldn't that make it worse? You know what? I know you might not make it, but let me just tell you this. Let me just tell you this to make it worse. Because I want you, if you don't make it, I want you to feel so bad on your way out. Who does that? Like, who does that? I can see if they're coming to see their son, and he doesn't know that. I know if I'm going to see somebody and they might not make it, why would I bother them by saying, hey, you know what? I'm your dad. I'll be like, I'm an uncle. I come to see you or something. I wouldn't wait till I don't know that somebody going to make it. I don't know if I would be sitting up there with, you know what, your mama ain't nothing. She should have told. No, that's not what happened. And right then and there, if the mama lied, then the Tupac will not know his father is alive. But again, there is not one interview. And she cannot find one. If you guys find one, send it to me. She couldn't find one interview where he said out of his mouth in real life, hey, my mama told me my father was deceased. Then I found out that it wasn't true. So she's going by a song, which is nothing but a song, and she doesn't even understand the song. Now, we're going to get to the father.
I'm closer to my family. I can get back to being.
Uncle Dennis.
Society. And I was really waiting on it because did my Moz put his link in?
Now this is Pappy.
After speaking to Afeni at Bellevue Hospital, at Dannemore Prison, and in Las Vegas, after Tupac was shot and fighting for his life, how did it make you feel that she wanted you to take a DNA test after you sued the estate to prove that you were Tupac's father, after acknowledging that you were Tupac's father in all of those other prior places before you took a DNA test?
It broke my heart.
It broke your heart after you sued her. After you sued her for money. Did y'all hear this bullshit? So basically, he didn't even say that she never told him his father passed away. The ninja left. So what are you suing her for? What are you suing her for? You never gave her no money. Instead of getting close with your son, you sued her.
It broke my heart. It really did.
Yeah,
I could not understand.
Mm-hmm.
You and I know that's our son. You and I know that I'm the father of that boy. And for you to insult me. But I think that's one of her lawyers. But then again, she's fighting for millions of dollars. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize the significance of that. I'm not looking at the money. I'm just looking to tell the fucking world that I'm Tupac Shakur's father. You're looking on some other shit. You're looking at this, the legality and shit. I'm not even looking at that.
You the one took her to court while she's suing for millions of dollars. Now you want to be a freaking jack in the box and say, hey, I'm the father. Okay, why you didn't do that before? You had plenty of time to sue her. You had plenty of time to say, hey, Tupac, I'm your dad. Now, all of a sudden, she's suing for millions. What did you, stop playing with me. See, this what I'm saying. We're gonna stop playing these games. We're gonna stop playing these games. It broke his heart. Why that boy heart was broken? You knew she was suing for the money. You knew Tupac was owed a lot of goddamn money. So if she's in court, what do you think? She there for pennies? You wanted your cut. I want the world to know I'm the father. Yeah, why you suing her, right? To get some of that money at the same time. See, y'all keep listening to these dumbass people.
All I thought I had to prove that I was his father. The DNA test came back 99.999 positive that he is the father. But
Okay.
You knew that. You knew that for years. You knew that from inception. You knew that in the Black Panther Party when you brought him, when we broke up, and you saw I got married to Carol. And you
see, you knew that when we broke up and I got married to Carol. So that's probably a reason why you didn't know they moved, correct? Because you married to Carol and you forgot about her and your son.
You wanted maybe a little more time, a little more from me, and I didn't have it. And
she wanted a little bit more time from me, and I didn't have it. So he's explaining him being the deadbeat fucking dad, but she don't hear none of that. She don't hear none of the deadbeat, because this hyena chick wants to hear what she wants to hear is the pep. She wanted to sit up there. She don't hear. Well, she wanted time. Oh, I guess she wrong for wanting time, right? Now, if she was alienating him, but he said she wanted more time. So somebody wanting more time and being alienated, it don't go in the same sentence. She didn't say she wanted him back. She said she wanted to give her some time with the son.
And maybe that's what changed. Who knows why people do what they do? I just know in all my years, it still hurts. You know what I'm saying? When people do stupid shit.
No, we don't know.
Shit. A DNA test. I got a picture when we both 25. We look like twins. You know what I'm saying? What part of that you don't, he don't look like you. Not for nothing. I'm sorry, but he don't look like you. And you should know that.
It just happens sometimes that way. Yeah.
Pac told me something broke my heart. He said that when he was, he said that, Pops, he got kicked out the house.
Yes.
He said
he said that in Dear Mama at 17 or something like that, yeah.
He said I was.
No, he didn't say he got kicked out. He said Mama had him at 17. Get it together. Mama had me 17.
And they used to make fun of me because I didn't look like them. I was like, phew. See, in talking to you, Del Rey, I don't want to indict other people, but I still got to tell you what he told me. I can't make this shit up, so I'm telling you what he told me. So that's what he told me, and I believe him. He was there.
Yeah.
He was there. That's what he told me. And he wasn't really nothing until he started making money. Then he was the golden boy.
That's a lie.
See,
that's a lie.
Like I'm the sour person putting down people, but I don't want to do that. I just want you to know what my son told me, what I find to be true, because I've seen some of the dealings that people have done. And it's possible. Let's just say it's possible.
Yeah, anything's plausible.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I said, from you, I'm here just doing an interview, and I appreciate you giving me your time to be able to talk to you, because I don't think that you talk this extensively to anybody from that perspective, other than what you said that you did with the docuseries, but they didn't really present that information.
Yeah.
And so for me, like I said, I'm just humble, and I'm here to listen to what you have to say. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to make a Feeney look bad. I'm not here to make you look good. I'm just listening to basically the details as they were.
We all got flaws.
Absolutely.
I have flaws. I was fucked up. I wasn't in his life. There's reasons why. But
You hear that? I effed up. I effed up. She didn't hear none of that. She didn't hear him say, I effed up. I wasn't in his life. Okay. But this mammy, this hyena ain't hear none of that. Matter of fact, the title of the video itself states, this is the title of the video. The DNS test said I was 99% Tupac's father. When I married another woman, maybe things changed. Well, you would think shit would change? You left her a single mother at 17 fucking years old. You got married. You stayed around your other wife. So he became the golden child to you when he made money. He didn't come the golden child to his mama when he made money. Stop playing. I hope I'm gonna rewind that just a little bit. He said, I effed up, but she ain't hear none of that.
And I'm here to listen to what you have to say. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to make a Feeny look bad. I'm not here to make you look good. I'm just listening to basically the details.
Listen carefully.
we all got flaws.
Absolutely.
I have flaws. I was fucked up. I wasn't in his life. There's reasons why. But I have flaws. But don't think that someone else don't have flaws, is what I'm trying to say. And true, I've told you more than I've told anybody on the planet before about some personal shit between me and Tupac, okay? But I'm telling you, brother, because I love you, and you've always been straight shooting. I've known you now about a year, and pretty much you've been truthful, and I really appreciate it.
Boy bye, girl bye. See, this is some. He don't feel no shame. Now he want to be a superstar. Now that Afeni is not here, Tupac is not here. Now he want to live off of Tupac's name. When you said I fucked up, he said I fucked up, and I wasn't in his life. So basically, his mother did not lie to him and tell him that his father was deceased. He's deflecting like a mofo. When he said that, I'm sorry, YouTube, but what you want us to say? But in the lyrics, when he said unalive, he meant to him, not in the physical world. He meant in his heart. Like you wasn't there. My mama was a lot of things, but she was there. And then you want to sue her for what? She trying to get that man his money. Why your ass wasn't there when he just did he just got a star. He got a star. Why your ass wasn't there then? Why you ain't go take a picture with your son when he got the Walk of Fame? Well, where you was at? Daddy? Again, there is no video that states where he states his father is no longer here. Any interview that states that, it's just that she did not understand the song. And she's also mad that his mother, yeah, he's weak and he's whack. Wicked, he's wicked, whack. He ain't just whack. He wicked, whack. That's how you could tell. She be sitting up there thinking. You can see her thinking, damn, how can I turn this around? How can I put this on a woman? How can I take away all the good that she have done to me? But that's why I ain't talking about when she was in the Black Panther. Of course you don't want to talk about that. But guess what? She wasn't the only one who got on drugs after they got out the Black Panthers. She ain't the only one who got on drugs. She's not the only one. You mad because you don't do nothing but sit up there and keep your boobs in their mouth and keep feeding these men milk. Take the titty out their mouth already. Stop lying. Stop lying. What you ain't gonna do and what you can't do is take nothing away from that woman. Like he said, everybody got flaws, but she got her life together. See, we don't praise people when they get their life together, because according to her, she was born perfect. She's never done nothing wrong ever. She is Jesus on earth. She is Jesus on earth. Sorry, Lord, I'm just joking. But she thinks she is Jesus on earth. She never lied. She never did nothing. She's been perfect since she was born. She's been perfect. She never done nothing. She's never overcame nothing. She's never had to fix anything in her life because she was always perfect. Unlike everybody else who's been through some things. People run and they don't fix their lives for the better. Yeah, so she Jesus right hand homie. I can see if people didn't fix their life. These are people who fixed their life. These are people who started out on the right foot. They had to fight for the fight. So why you disrespecting her, calling her a liar, but you didn't put your life on the line for a man? All you do is feed men egos. She ain't had no time to feed no men egos. She put her life on the line. You can't never take that away from her. And anything that went down between Tupac, his mother, and his father, Tupac knew. He knew. And he didn't take it away from his mama. And you can't either. And anybody that's in your chat that's going to take it away, anything from his mama, then y'all some ungrateful mofos. Y'all ungrateful. Y'all would never take anything away from a man that put their lives on the line for their people. But you're going to take it away from a woman? Like a man never lied, but a lot of men lie. But we still, yes, he spoke out for us. Go on with yourself. Go on with yourself, hyena. Then I might come back and do something else, because this lady, she's a liar. She's deceitful, very deceitful, and she's a liar. And she try to twist shit when she's giving us the information. You're giving us the information and act like we can't hear what he said. Act like we can't hear what she said. She said the man never came around till he got shot. Then he popped his ass up at the hospital. So you found your way to the goddamn hospital. You made your way up in the hospital, but you didn't make it around no time when he was young that you didn't even know they moved. You didn't even know they moved. It's the fact that she was your colorism. You had colorism. And you didn't think she was pretty enough for you. And she ended up getting pregnant. And you didn't want her to get pregnant because you wanted that wife. But then you realize this the golden child. That's why I keep telling you guys all the time. God don't deal with singular. He deal with generations. And every child that's born is supposed to be born. They're supposed to be born. He didn't think that his son was going to be great as he was. He didn't think about that because they don't know how God works. That's why he was born. So now you feel a certain type of way because you're fucked up. Because you didn't want her. You didn't want to be seen with her. That's why you said, well, he said, I don't look like them. Because he was brown skinned and the rest of them were dark colored skin. So you had colorism. So you mad because the next man stepped up. She married a man, stepped up, and that man gave him his name and took care of him. And you mad because you are a colorist. You said out your own mouth, I don't look like them, because he was brown skinned. And his mama and his sister are dark skinned. And you're mad because he chose to call his mother a black queen. And you're mad. I don't care what a parent do. I can't tell a child what to call their mama or their father. If that daddy was never around, I can't tell that child not to say something good about their daddy. That's how they feel about their daddy. You can't tell nobody what to say about their mama. The nerve of you. But Evahu, we're gonna get on to something else. I may come back. I got a little time. I ain't gotta be out of here. I'm usually out of here 5 or 6 o'clock. I ain't gotta be out of here tomorrow until 8 o'clock. But that's gonna be I got a long day tomorrow. Oh, I got a long day tomorrow and the next time. I have a long day. I'm trying to, that's why I'm doing videos over here. Because I don't know. I've been seeing a little bit of the action on the other side. But I ain't got the time or the strength for it. I ain't got the time or the strength. Because I couldn't watch everything. So I really don't know everything that's going on. So once I'm able to get in the house and catch up on what's going on the other side, I'll get to it. But I'm quite sure you guys are enjoying it. But I ain't got the time for that right now. Whew. I don't want no parts of that right now. None. I ain't got, because I don't know what's going on. So I don't want to start a video and everybody want to jump on me. I got to catch up. So right about now, I don't want no parts of that. Let them do that for now. So busy running from a woman that he laid down with, plucked around and missed his God-given blessing. That was his son. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it always is. And now I'm the pappy. I's the pappy. I's the pappy. Now you the pappy now. Now I want to do interviews because now I want to tell my side. He didn't know. Why didn't tell your side when Tupac was alive? Why? Because you would have said something about his mama and he'd have went up all in your grill. Why you all in my grill? He went all up in your grill. Talk about that man mama if you want to while he was living. Go right ahead. You wasn't stupid. You knew you wasn't stupid. And he know you wasn't around. Hey, Materi, yeah, you really late for class. You got to catch the replay, my love. You know that you and him would have been tussling. You would have had to call your other children. Why we ain't never heard his last name? Because his last name. What about it? Why his name Shakar and ain't Garland? Because he was a non-factor. That's why. He was a non-factor who didn't even go to the hospital to even put his name on the birth certificate. That's why you don't hear his last name. Because he chose, like he said, he left her and got married. You ain't never heard him say, oh, well, I wanted him to meet my wife and the other kids. He ain't say that. He ain't never said, oh, she had problems with my son coming to see me with my new wife because she was mad and bitter. He ain't say that. Y'all saying that. He ain't say that. He never said that. Oh, I was trying to fight for my son. He ain't say that neither. All he said is, I's the pappy. That's all he says. I's the pappy. That's it. Okay, you the pappy. And it broke my heart. She wanted DNA. Okay. So you trying to say is you left. You said she wanted DNA. Then no, Tupac said he gonna get his name from a woman. Say he got his name from a woman and his game from a woman. Yeah, and that's why this hyena chick is mad. She mad. And then she going around embarrassing men all day, every day. She embarrassing men, talking for men who could talk for themselves. She made them 3 boys. After Umar spoke to them, I'm gonna probably do that part either tomorrow or tonight, because I don't know if I'm gonna have the strength for tomorrow. But you making them boys look bad. Yeah, you go protecting them because they couldn't out-talk Umar, because Umar shut their ass up. You mad, and here you go. They didn't have no rebuttal for nothing he said. She ain't never gonna keep that trap shut. That ain't gonna happen. And we ain't gonna keep ours shut neither. She ain't shutting us up. We ain't shutting her up. And she ain't shutting us up. That's why they love her. Oh, she talked for me. Whoa, she got my back. I thought the men supposed to have our back. That's right. She would talk about women and the men this and the men that. So go change the goddamn laws. If the men is in power and we're in a patriotic system, why y'all don't change the laws? See, y'all not going to change the laws, and you're not going to fight for the kids, because that means money come out of y'all pocket. So I don't be wanting to hear the bullshit. Here go a man. I ain't gonna fight for my kid. You're not gonna fight for your kid. Because if you fight for the kid, she's gonna get her child support. Plenty of men don't mind paying the child support. Take the child support. I want to see my kid. Then you take the woman back to court and you get your visitation rights. A lot of men ain't gonna deal with that. A lot of men ain't gonna fight to, even if the mother could be on crack back then, they could be a terrible mother. How many men talk about how terrible their baby mamas are, but they themselves don't go fight for the kid? When you can win. If she's leaving the kids with any and everybody, them kids are not dressed right, they're not fed, you can now fight for your kid. But they ain't gonna do that neither. You know why? Because that means their lives are going to change. They can no longer do what they want to do because now you're the custodian parent. So they choose freedom over their kids. If the mother is that bad and you are the better parent, Because do you know if a lot of men took these women to court and they lose the cases and something now happens to their child, there would be so many lawsuits. There'll be plenty of lawsuits. There are not plenty of lawsuits because the men rather see their children struggle because they don't want to give up their money and their freedom. So they'll say how effed up the woman is, which can be absolutely true. They say she's terrible. I'm tired of my child looking like that. Okay. So if you're the better parent, get your kid. Get your kid out of that house. A lot of kids are suffering because the men don't want to give up their freedom and their money. See, when you're the custodial parent, you can't just go out when you want to go out. You now got to be home with that child. You now got to take the child to school, pick them up from school, take them to the doctor, buy the clothes, summer programs. You now have to do all of that, and they're not doing it. So you can't talk about a terrible mother, which there are plenty of them, but you yourself talking about it, but not saving your child, you get no respect from me. Why would you leave your kid that you say you love? My nephew has full custody of his 2 children, but truly it is his wife that's the catalyst. A lot of men, if they do get custody, and I said this before, that's only if they have a woman or their mama. But it has to be a woman that's there. They're not going to take custody on their own. Without any woman in their equation, they're not going to take the kids on their own and be single dads. They need to have a woman there so the woman can take care of the kids while they still have, again, the same rule apply. They're not going to give up their freedom for a kid. Exactly. He loves his kids' money. Yeah, they're not going to give up their freedom for a child. That's why they are dropped off at the mama house, or the girlfriend or the wife is taking care of the child. So they can still do what they want to do. They're not going to be single as we're single. They're not going to be cooking breakfast, lunch. They are not going to do it. So unless they have a woman to do it, they're not going to give up their lives for their kids. And they'll still be cheating on the woman that they have while the woman is still doing the duty. No. That's why women don't understand. If a man has children and he brings that child to your house, you make sure that, no, you staying here with your child. I love your child, but I'm going out with the girls. You're keeping your own kid, because we keep letting them off the hook. My daughter's father threatened me with, taking her because he was mad at me. I dropped her off to him. Mine lasted 3 days. Mine lasted 3 days, Cough. I believe it was 3 days. I went through the same. It lasted 3 days. Yours was 2. I believe mine was 3. I believe mine was 3. I am all for come get your kids. I am pro come get your kids. You would never hear me say no ever. Come and get your kids. Take them. I am pro that. I'm never that mad. Come get them. Come get your kids. I am pro. Come get your kids. Oh, your girlfriend. Oh, she's so nice. What, y'all going shopping? Okay. I am pro. Come get your kids. Shit, y'all be talking about women bitter. No, we not. These men is not giving up their Saturday night. They gonna get the kids when they want to get them. They're not gonna give up every weekend. They're not gonna work 5 days a week and then be home stuck with kids 2 days a week, unless there's a woman that's helping them. And I don't see it. Yeah, you got these weekend dads, but they're not truly weekend dads. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Mendoza. That's what they do. That's what they do. That is what they do. So we're not disagreeing that women are not fucked up. We know they are. The question is, what you gonna do about it? But the truth is, you're not going to give up your freedom. Some men, not some of them likes to spend time with their kids. I'm not going to not say some men don't. Yes, some men do. Unlike her, I'm not going to sit up there and down all men like she down all women, which includes her. But a majority of these men, if they're no good dads, they're going to still be no good dads. Period. When you used to going to the strip clubs and going out with your buddies, sitting there drinking or smoking or just doing whatever you're doing, you could be just a workaholic. You could just be going to work. You're not going to cut off all of that time to be a full-time parent. Even if y'all not together, you could still be a full-time parent. You could still split that time. But these men, they crying about the system. Y'all not up in that system enough. That's why the system don't hear you. That's why they don't hear you. Y'all not up there enough. Yeah, you got some men are. But they always trying to, make it seem like, listen, the point of you sitting there talking about women all day raise my eyebrows. The point of you talking about women all day raise my eyebrows. The point of you not talking about, how we get these bangers off the street. How do we save these kids' lives? Like, how do we want to be leaders and talk about community? I don't never hear them talking about buying no land, building no houses, and making a real community. So what community are they talking about? What are y'all doing? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And y'all wonder why come out the women don't listen. Because y'all ain't got nothing to talk about, damn it. You want us to listen to what? I'll wait. You want us to listen to what? A bunch of jibber jabber? You ain't got nothing to talk about. And if you is already established, that's still not a community. That's just you got a good job. Whoopee-doo. But either way, until next time, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And it will be a shorter video tomorrow. Cause that's if I got the strength to do it. But we out of here. And then after Tuesday, and we'll do open panels and stuff. But I don't have the time for open panels. But y'all know I love y'all. But I gotta get ready to go lay these bones down. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. And y'all have a beautiful night. Peace, and I'm out.